It is natural to wonder about the divisors of 0 when we're discussing divisibility. The question is, what are the divisors of 0? Do you know the answer to this question? Can you answer it to yourself without looking at the solution? If you know the answer, that's great. If you don't know the answer, well, you should know that the divisors of 0 are any non-zero integer k. And the reason for that is because 0 is literally any non-zero number multiplied with 0 works. Why are we saying non-zero? We're saying non-zero because we don't want to run into problems eventually where we have to put 0 over 0 like this, because that's technically not even defined. So that's the reason why we're saying we want the integer to be non-zero. Okay, can you prove the following? The sum of any 3 consecutive integers is divisible by 3. What does the word consecutive mean? The word consecutive means that there are 2 numbers that are integers and they're back to back. One of them is one more than the other one. That's what it means to say consecutive. Can you prove that the statement is true? To prove the statement is true, I'm going to start off with an integer m, and I would like to talk about the next 2 consecutive integers. So instead of giving them slightly different names like n and p or whatever, I know that they're consecutive, so I know that I get them by adding 1 to the m to get to the next one, and 2 to the original m to get to the next integer. Remember, they're all consecutive integers, so they're all back to back. So by adding 1 to the original 1, I get to the next guy, and by adding 1 to the next guy, I get to the third integer. Now, what am I supposed to be showing? I'm supposed to show that the sum of these integers is divisible by 3. So in other terms, I want to show that 3 slash the sum of the integers. In other terms, 3 divides the sum of the integers. So 3 divides m plus n plus 1 plus n plus 2. Remember, this is a comment. That's the reason why there are brackets around here. And the comments are eventually going to be taken out. Now, to show that the sum of the integers is divisible by 3, I'm just going to consider the summation, which is m plus 1 plus m plus 2. And adding the 3 integers together, I get 3m plus 3, which can be factored into 3 times m plus 1. Keep in mind that we started off with an m that was integer. So m plus 1 is an integer still. This is very important. We need to point this out because now we have 3 times integer equaling to the summation. So by definition of divisibility, that means 3 divides m plus 1 plus m plus 2. And that's exactly what we needed to show.